All right. Hey guys, what's up? What's up? This will be the last school update video before September 2018. And yes, it's July the 2nd, which means there are roughly 2 weeks left before the summer holiday, which means my grand epic European trip. So I am really excited, yet somewhat sad. So yeah, I'm having conflicted emotions. And these two emotions mix together to form a sense of apocalypse to come. It brings me to the edge of the entire world as the sun slowly sets, and I am just standing there helpless, yet admiring the beauty of the world with such splendor. Anyway, enough with the cryptic messages I'm sending to you right now. I'm just trying my best to describe my emotions, cause it feels like this is fucking the end, which it is. It is actually the end. I'm both happy and sad. I'm happy because I'm finally free. I'm sad because Cedric has to leave, and I will also do a separate video talking about Cedric, and I'll do that in August, I suppose, before he actually leaves. Cedric is a really good person, but although we had a few conflicts before, and what's also quite sad is Jordana, she has a boyfriend, and there are also 3 and 4 other boys who had a crush on her. Natalie has like a boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. Jordana's boyfriend is also an ex. Cedric has 2 ex-girlfriends. Leo has 0. Me too, I'm 0. So I and Leo are like 2 of the loneliest kids. And Leo still has more friends than I do, so I'm truly the loneliest. And I used to be friends with a lot of other people, like Tom, Bernice, Mary, Linda, Jeffrey, and they have all departed from me. So I'm just kind of here and there. Yeah. And it feels like I'm not doing enough. I'm not contributing enough to the school. Yeah. It feels like I haven't done enough. So, that's one regret. On the good side, freedom. Freedom in front of me. And, yeah, even though I still have summer assignments, even though I still have summer tutorial classes, although I can't attend them, still, it feels like the final trip. This is the last summer before the greatest change of my life. The greatest change of my life will happen about 2 years later, when I move from Hong Kong to the USA. And my life will be completely new over there. I will meet completely new friends. I will do completely new things. And I will pursue my dreams. And life will be so different. It will be somewhat insane. That's why before I leave Hong Kong, I want to make a little short film about Hong Kong, so that when I'm in USA, I wouldn't be like, I miss Hong Kong. So, yeah. After the exam, there are not much things that happened. In fact, today, Tyrus, Pink, Kingsley, Olivia, I think, Cedric, Natalie, they will all go to a beach and have fun. Everyone has something to do. But me, I have nothing to do. I'm just in my room doing reviews. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Like 2 days ago, 3 days, 4 days ago, I forgot. Like, we have to do this drama thing. Like, it was after exam. All right, exam was over then, and we the entire form had to do this drama thing, where we write a little scene and we have to perform it in front of the whole form, whole grade. And I and Leo and Marty and Hector formed a team, and we didn't prepare at all. And no one really cares about this drama thing, and I don't want to, the last time I tried to be serious over a stupid drama, it ended up really cringily. I don't want to be cringy, so I phoned it in, and everyone phoned it in, and we trashed the entire scene. And then we were number 2, the second best team in our entire form. Well done. We got an 8.5 out of 10, according to our teachers. Wow. Like, we all phoned it in, alright? And then, 2 days ago, I and Cedric and Jordana and Anne and Sandy and a bunch of other kids, like Joseph, and just a bunch of other kids. Keith was there. We were chosen to be the staff of the question of the interhouse quiz competition, right? And Queenie was there also, and Keith was just annoying Sandy all the time, and Sandy is really annoyed by Keith. I didn't do anything, because if I intervene, Keith will attack me, and I'm fucked. But, Keith is not that bad of a person, but he's just, unstable and dangerous, I guess. But yet, not so dangerous, because I am on a higher level right now, ha ha ha. And for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have post-exam tutorials, which means we're gonna study chemistry and physics and maths and Chinese and English again. It's gonna be very boring. Alright, today is July 7th, and I am having a dinner alone again. Yay. Yeah, here we go. Digging in. Shit. Alright. I forgot the date. Again, great stuff. What's the date? What's the friggin' date? July 9th. Alright, July 9th. Here we go. So, first of all, I am pre-recording videos right now to, so that I could upload it when I'm in Europe. Countries in Europe. But yeah. I'm going to be really busy. But, it's July 9th right now, and I'm here to update on what's going on in my school. You don't have to listen to it again, but, feel free to listen to it if you're bored. Alright, I don't think I've talked about this. If I have, I'm sorry, but this is the quiz competition thing. So I am the staff, so is Keith, Sandy, Anne, Cedric, Queenie, bunch of other people. And yeah, I and a bunch of other people who are supposed to write down whatever the competitors, the contenders answered, and see if they're right or not. So yeah, there were people also joining the competition, the real smart people, like Leo, Natalie, Christopher is on there for some reason, I think. And Kingsley is up there, of course, but Olivia isn't up there for some reason. But anyway, Leo killed it. Leo nailed it. And when Leo got the questions right, I was applauding real hard. Oh yeah, there's one question. It's really dumb, but everyone was afraid to answer because they were afraid that it's a trick question. Like, it's such an easy question. It's so easy that people think that it's trick question. It's a trick question. But Leo knew the answer, and more importantly, Leo knew how to answer. So the question was, what was the main component of seawater? And Leo said, water. And everyone just laughed. Like, everyone was afraid to answer because they think maybe it's a trick question. Anyway, yeah. Apparently, Jordana traveled to some other country for 5 days, and I didn't know that. Like, she didn't tell me. But, whatever. Jordana isn't that close to me right now. Like, she doesn't talk to me that much. Not really. Okay, here's something a little more serious, a little more personal. Again, I will use fake names. I will never tell you who exactly it is, because, privacy reasons, but I'm just going to tell you this. Cedric, a friend of mine, told me that Natalie, another friend of mine, a very volatile and unstable friend of mine, Natalie's ex-boyfriend, Flynn, whomst Natalie is still craving for, is in love with another girl. And that girl just so happens to be Queenie, who is also Natalie's friend. But Natalie doesn't know that Queenie and Flynn is in a relationship. And I know, because Cedric told me. Cedric knows, and we tried our very, very best to not let Natalie know. Not that because we want to, trick her and hide her from the truth, but it's that if we let her know, maybe first of all, she'll definitely cry every night. She'll definitely slit her wrists and try to strangle herself again. She'll rant through our WhatsApp. What's even more is that there's a chance that she may bring a knife to school and stab people. And maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe it's going to happen. We don't want to take chances. So for the sake of everyone's life, we're not going to tell Natalie. Yeah. But oh yeah, by the way, yesterday is Natalie's birthday, July 8th. Happy birthday, Natalie. I told her happy birthday. I'm the second person to tell her happy birthday. So, the first person is Christopher. Tyrus also told her happy birthday, but he technically didn't, because technically it's a joke. But yeah. She's 16 now, by the way. She's legal. Oh yeah. By the way, Natalie knows that Cedric is hiding something from her. So Natalie was chasing Cedric around for a couple of days, just slamming him, beating him, trying to make him tell her the truth, but he never did. So keep on, Cedric. Keep on. Anyway, a bunch of classmates and I had been to like a little trip, not like trip. We went to the beach yesterday, and that's why I got the sunburned, which hurts so fucking much. Like it stings like every second. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that more in the future. I don't have time right now. Goodbye. Right. It's July 10th today. And I'm gonna have a haircut tomorrow because my hair is really friggin' long right now. And I want a very clean, crispy head when I go to Europe. And I don't want to shave my mustache. In no way that I'll shave my mustache, because I look good with a stash. But I'll shave my mustache someday after I return to Hong frickin' Kong. Anyway, there are still 2 school days left before the very long anticipated summer holiday, and I'm happy. I am actually happy. And that's pretty cool. Yeah. And but yeah, just checking out my teeth. That aside, yesterday I was gonna talk about what happened on the beach, and I didn't have time because it's dinner time, but now I have plenty of time. So let's talk about beach. So Ernest and Grant, the most core people in our class, for a kind of organized an activity for all of us classmates to join hands and have barbecue together and have fun in the beach and go swimming. And at first I didn't want to go because I'm not that social of a person. And of course Nick didn't go because he's like an outsider. But after considerations and after persuasions by Natalie and Leo, I finally decided to go to the beach with my classmates. And as a result, I got these serious sunburns, which really hurts. It feels like a wall of pricks squishing my shoulders and my neck. It hurts a lot. But, on the bright side of things, I had a fair amount of fun. So, I held to my ground, and I said to myself, I'm gonna go to the beach. I sound so stupid, I know, but, I told myself I'm going to the beach. So, I grabbed my backpack, water, packs of tissue, my wallet, my phone, and I just went on with it. And it was a long journey over there. So okay. I live in Hong Kong Island, okay? So Hong Kong, like there's the part of Hong Kong where it's connected to the mainland China, and then there's the part in Hong Kong where it's an island at the south, and I live on the island right now. Right now, the place you're looking at right now is in the Hong Kong Island. And I live on the north of Hong Kong Island, because who would live in the south? And of course the beach is at the south, so I went all the way from the north of the island to the south of the island, which is not too long, to be honest, not too far. Took me like an hour to get there. And I took the subway, and then I took the minibus, which is a small bus. Yeah. And I didn't know where to get off the bus, so I skipped the station, so I had to like walk back to the beach, and then I walked back, and at first no one really seemed to notice my arrival. I just went in there, and and then my classmates started to see, wait, you're here. Oh, didn't see you coming. And it was like 10 in the morning, and it was sunny and shiny as fuck. And I hadn't put on my sunscreen. And yeah, we had barbecue. We had I had a couple chicken wings. We had like meatballs and stuffs, sausages, the usuals. And I just sat beside the fire, and I had a can of soda, drinking it, and everything was pretty alright at first, although a little awkward. I was really quiet, way more quiet than I usually was in school, and we were having a barbecue, right? And then it starts raining. That's when things get really, really interesting. Things... Like, it was raining, alright? We're having barbecue. There's a fire. We're sitting around a couple of, like, fireplaces, and we were roasting food on top of it. And it started to rain. And we were like, oh wow. And, like, one or two classmates, they took out their umbrella and put it over the fireplace. And the rain got heavier and heavier, and we were all wet, so we kind of handed our food to another classmate. Like, I was beside Leo, so I gave my barbecue thing to Leo so that I could get my umbrella, and then Leo gave them all to me so that Leo could get his... Well, Leo didn't bring his umbrella, he brought like a coat, but wow. But it wasn't enough, apparently. It was like heavy rain and wind as well, and we were all wet, like soaking wet. And it was a mess. Oh my gosh, it was a mess. Things fell down. Our backpacks got like super wet, and like food spills, things break. It's a big mess. But after the rain ended, like we were like, yay, it ended. And we continued to cook our stuff. And then after a while, after we had some pork chop and some more chicken wings, and then everyone went to the beach. Here's the thing. I didn't know that my classmates would actually go to swim, so I didn't bring my, like, swimming pants. So, I just stood beside the water, and I never went into the water. And, a few people also did the same, including Tom, who actually doesn't quite know how to swim. Surprisingly, Natalie doesn't know how to swim, but I do, so, that's one thing I'm good at. That I'm better than Natalie. Let's get into the most important parts, of course. I don't know if other classmates had seen it or not, but Pink wore a bikini. I mean, Pink's not like a super sexually attractive girl or anything. Like, she's okay, but she's not like the top notch okay. And Pink wore a bikini. And of course, Tyrus doesn't quite like it. And, Tyrus wasn't there. Luckily, Tyrus wasn't there, but Cedric told me, like, yesterday that Tyrus doesn't like it when Pink wears her clothes so openly in front of other boys. But yeah, so yeah, and Natalie didn't wear a bikini. Like, other girls, they didn't wear a bikini. Only Pink did. Sandy was there, Betsy was there, and Natalie was there, but Natalie didn't wear a bikini either. He wear a top to bottom swimsuit, but to be frank, Natalie is the second most open girl in our class on the beach. And I don't want to get too graphic. Okay, first of all, like there are no implications in what I am about to say. Second of all, I'm just spitting facts. Third, I'm not gonna say anything to detail. I'm not gonna say real names. So just don't hate me for what I am about to say. Natalie wore a top to bottom suit. And on the top, it's like a V. It's like a cleavage, okay? Except, like it's a V, but it's not exactly a V because there's still a piece of cloth on top of the V. But the cloth is see-through, so you can kind of see through. And for the bottom, I don't know about the USA. Maybe underage girls do that as well, but I very, very seldomly see a girl who doesn't wear her underwear that covers up their entire ass. That means most underage girls in Hong Kong wear pants that cover up their entire ass, so that it wouldn't be as sexually arousing and boys wouldn't actually look. But in Pink's case and Natalie's case, nope, they didn't cover up their asses, so they were showing it. And as a result, there were other people on the beach as well, right? So there were these, I guess, like these men, these adolescents, around their 20s, I think, and they're not from Hong Kong either. They're from, I don't know, somewhere else in Southeast Asia. They were staring at Pink and Natalie, and of course other girls, and it got really awkward. And I wasn't there, like I didn't see that, but after Natalie and Pink got observed, Sandy told me and others, and we were like, wow, those boys are horny. Yeah. What's even more awkward though, but yet so somewhat intriguing. Alright, anyway, okay. So again, I don't want to emphasize this anymore because it's getting awkward, but Natalie didn't cover up her ass. So, it was like, triangle in the back. And then she played this truth or dare game with a bunch of boys, including me. I didn't really like the game, but whatever. Fuck it. So it's Christoph's turn, or Christopher, whatever. So, Christopher, said dare, and Natalie was like, I dare you to let me sit on your lap. And then Natalie, without hesitation, literally just sit on his lap and kind of rocks a little bit. And I was like, and then Hans came, and then other boys came, and I was like, Hans. And Hans was like, and like Christopher was beside me, and Natalie was literally right there, just sitting on him, and I was like, it's really sexually awkward, I suppose. And, when you think about this incident in detail. Like, well, Natalie didn't cover up her ass, right? So, what's touching Christopher's, body part is literally Natalie's bare skin. And she sat on top of his lap for like half an hour. And everyone came, and everyone like didn't say a word about it, and everyone was like, okay. In fact, Tom secretly snapped a photo of Natalie sitting on top of Christopher's lap. I don't know what's that for, but Tom secretly took a photo, and he didn't show it to anyone. I saw it, but yeah, he was very discreet about it. And after that, however, Oliver came, and Oliver was all about the beer and the alcohol. Like we were all 15, 16-year-olds, and he brought some. Like, I don't drink really, but my classmates, like some of my classmates do. So especially Oliver. So Oliver brought beer, cans of beer, and Oliver drank the beer, and then of course Pink drank the beer, because Pink also loves alcohol, just like Tyrus, who drinks apple cider so much. Pink was kind of drunk, and Pink was wearing a bikini. So again, kind of sexually awkward. But it wouldn't be an exciting day without a little sexual innuendo and awkward moments, just saying. But yeah. At the end, we had fun. We went back home, and it was already very late at night, and it was a really fun day, I suppose. Well, and then fast forward to Monday, which is yesterday. Seriously painful sunburns, and we had another biology class and physics class, and it was boring as hell. And then Cedric came up to me and told me that, does Natalie know that the anonymous Instagram user is actually Idris? Idris, as in Idris Elba. And I was like, what? So, if you haven't caught up, there's this anonymous Instagram user who had been, stalking Natalie and DMing Natalie. In fact, bribing her for sexy photos so that anonymous dude would continue to slightly expose his identity to Natalie. So yeah, basically, in simpler words, Natalie gave that person sexy photos of herself just because she wants the person to tell her who he is. And that person said he's from D class, and there is a letter A in his name, in his English name. And no way it's Idris. Idris is from C class. In fact, I impersonated Idris in front of Mary the last time I and Mary interacted. So, yeah, no way it's Idris. But still, the investigation goes on. But still, 2 days left, 2 school days left. I don't have to go to school tomorrow, but I have to go to school on Thursday and Friday. And Friday is the last day, and then to Amsterdam I go.